Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn the basics of SQL, that's structured query language. SQL is one of the most important tools for developers, data analysts, and basically anyone who works with data. If you've ever used an app like Instagram or Amazon, all the data, your likes, your purchases, your comments, is stored inside databases. And SQL is how companies interact with that data. So in this video, I'm going to give you a practical hands-on crash course in SQL. By the end, you will know how to create a table, insert some data, and run useful queries like filtering, sorting, aggregations, and even joining two tables together. Basically, this is the foundation you need to start using SQL in real projects or even interviews. Okay, let's get started. First, let's create a table. Think of a table in SQL like an Excel sheet. It has columns and rows. Columns describe the type of data and rows hold the actual data. Let's create a simple students table. Here's what's happening. We are creating a table students. Inside it, we define 4 columns. ID will be an integer, basically a unique number for each student. Name will be a text. Age will also be an integer, and grade will be a text like A, B, or C. This table structure is just like designing the blueprint for your data before you start adding information. If we run this, we can see the students table is created. Okay. Now that we have the structure, let's put some data inside it. In SQL, we use the insert into command. So here we have added 3 students. Alice is 20 years old and got grade A. Bob is 21 years old and got grade B. Charlie is 20 years old and has a grade A. Now let's check if our data is inside the table. This is the most basic SQL command. Select star means select everything and it shows us the full table. You should now see 3 rows in your results. We just so we can see the data like 3 records that we inserted in our table students. Okay, so now that we have the data, let's learn how to actually use SQL to find information. So here now Instead of selecting everything, we are only selecting name and grade columns. That's helpful when you don't want to see the entire table. This command will only give us the students who are 20 years old. The where clause is used to filter data based on conditions. So if you want to sort the data, this sorts the results by age with the highest age first. DESC means descending. If you want ascending order, you can use ASC. So if we run this, we can see that the order is in descending. This shows us all the unique grades in the table. Even though 2 students had grade A, it will only show A ones. That's really useful for cleaning up data. So if we run this, we can see the grade A is shown only once and B. One of the most powerful things about SQL is being able to summarize it. Let's look at some aggregation functions. First is town. So this tells us how many rows are in the table. Basically, how many students do we have? So if we run this, we can see we have 3 students. Next is average age. So this calculates the average age of all the students. We can see the result here. Now next is maximum and minimum. So this finds the oldest and youngest students. So if we run this, we can see the maximum age is 21 and minimum age is 20. So the next is group by. This one is super powerful. It groups student by grade and then counts how many are in each group. So you'll see something like grade A, 2 students, grade B, 1 student. This is how companies analyze large amounts of data. So if we run this, we can see like grade A are 2 students and grade B have 1 student. So most real world databases don't just have one table, they have many tables that connect to each other. Let's see how joins work by creating another table called courses. Now we have two tables where each course belongs to student connected through student ID. To connect both tables and see which student is taking which course, we use an inner join. So this query says, select the student's name from the student's table and the course from the courses table and match them where the student's ID are the same. So you'll see Alice, Math, Bob, Science, Charlie, History. This is how real databases store and combine data. And that's it. In this video, you learned the basics of SQL. We created table, inserted rows, selected specific data, filtered, sorted, used aggregations, and even joined two tables together. These are the essential skills that every beginner needs to get started with SQL. If you found this helpful, pause the video now and try writing some of these queries yourself. Change the names, add new students, maybe add more courses. The best way to learn SQL is by practicing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it with a friend who's also learning programming, and subscribe for more coding tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.